Hey there everyone, it is another magical day. Dave and I are here at Epcot for another fun day of food and wine. So many kiosks to try. I want to get in there and try so much. We have not had lunch yet, so big appetites as we're walking in. Dave, you were looking at that menu before we got in here. What are you most excited about trying today?
The sweet and spicy shrimp from Australia is one I've had my eye on for quite a while. I want to give that one a shot.
I have never tried it, and I'm so looking forward to it. We're gonna make sure that's a priority today. Take a look, the walls are down in front of Epcot, and you can see a lot of construction right by the monorail station. We already knew it was going to be changing quite a bit, and you can actually see it all from the monorail, but it's great to see on the ground level as well. I'm looking forward to not having to go through 2 security checks where you get cleared to go on the monorail, then you can go right into Epcot. That will definitely make it more convenient. You can see David and I are continuing the no backpack challenge. How's it feel, Dave?
Feels good.
Yeah, I love not having a backpack. That's just, it kind of frees you up, and especially on hot days, it kind of like presses up against your back and you get all sweaty and now. So, no backpacks today. I'll let you know how it goes. Back at Epcot. Thank you. To the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. Possible burger, loaded mac and cheese from Active Eats. Whoa, see, we're just looking at things, how we want to start today's Food and Wine Festival day. Look good to you, Active Eats?
Let's try it.
All right, loaded mac and cheese is where we're headed first. These kind of views, you know how much I love them. They are spectacular, and they won't be lasting for too much longer. And I know it makes me sad. It's going to be similar, but also slightly different. Change is difficult. It's overall just difficult. There's also a very special Food and Wine Festival picture right there. We gotta get that shot. Got our picture now for some loaded mac and cheese. Love these large open pathways here. Really makes it super inviting for the next eat section. Loaded mac and cheese. Ooh, it's so exciting. Take a look at the loaded mac and cheese from Active Eats. You can smell that bacon. You can smell it as you look at it. It looks incredible, feels super hot. Cannot wait to try it. Loaded mac and cheese, first try. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you may be looking at a new #1.
Really?
Yeah, that, I need another bite. That is shocking. Oh my gosh, they perfected it. They perfected the loaded mac and cheese. Wow. For me, the loaded mac and cheese is now tied with the crab cake. It's a 10 out of 10. It is one of my 2 favorites at the Food and Wine Festival. Loaded mac and cheese. If you like mac and cheese, even to a degree, you like bacon, you like spicy things, get this. It's spicy. It is fantastic. I will definitely be getting it several more times during the 2019 Food and Wine Festival. David?
Definitely a top 3. For me, I give it the #2 spot after the slider. So slider's #1 for me, but absolutely love this one as well.
Mine's been displaced a little bit. Mine is like crab cake and then mac and cheese. Kind of, maybe they're interchanging there. And then the slider. Slider's great too, but love this flavor. That was surprisingly amazing from Active Eats. I'm so glad we tried that loaded mac and cheese. It does leave that heat kind of residual after you've eaten it. It's really good, but a lot of heat to it. We're gonna grab some water and then continue our way around. Making our way around World Showcase now. We're gonna take a look at a few options, gonna walk around, try a few things. Eventually, we're gonna have like a plan. Things we've got to like complete in the passport, but for now we're just kind of browsing to see what kind of piques our interest. Liquid nitro chocolate almond truffle and that dark chocolate raspberry tart. I've had both before. The liquid nitro is the way I would go. We're at Wine and Dine right now, and I'm looking at seared scallops served with truffle celery root puree, Brussels sprouts, wild mushroom. That piqued our interest, seared scallops. We are here at Wine and Dine. Take a look at the seared scallops. Looks absolutely scrumptious. I cannot wait to give these a try. It is, I think, $6.25, so it's a tiny bit of a smaller portion than I'm used to, even at Food and Wine, but I'm looking forward to seeing if maybe they're the best scallops ever. That's a pretty good scallop. Now, the best scallop I've ever had was at Aulani.
Agreed.
At Ama Ama.
Agreed.
And these have not beaten that, but these are really good scallops.
Yep.
Yeah, would you get these again?
I could see getting these again. That being said, the fact that I've had like life-changing scallops from Aulani makes it harder for me to want to get these again. They're good. They're definitely, I'd say top 5 maybe right now. But not as good as Aulani's for sure.
Try the mashed potatoes and mushrooms. Those are really good. Like, those are like fantastically good. That to me makes the dish. The mushrooms and the potatoes, like with it. I kind of want to try a piece of the scallop with those 2 combined. Oh, see? That is very good. That is very, very good. I like that a lot. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. Really good. Would get it again. Wouldn't go too far out of my way to get it, but I definitely would get it again. Enjoyed it. I want to try other things at the Food and Wine Festival, but I have no doubt that I'm going to get this one again this year. What do you think, Dave?
I'm agreed with you. It's not top 3. The top 3 remain to be the slider,
Yes.
the mac and cheese,
Yep.
the crab cake,
Yes.
and then I think this precedes them immediately. I'd give this one an 8 as well. I think it's a fair score.
Thanks to the Ryder family, David's going to get a first-hand look at the DVC Lounge. Thanks, Ryder family. I haven't been in here in the longest time. It's so cool in there. David's never seen this before. Up the stairs to the DVC Lounge, seating areas, places to charge your phone, movies, video games, and of course, complimentary soda and snack. Snack cart will come around later. So cool to be up here. Big thanks to the Ryder family. Reminds us of times before this was here with the rainbow road / tunnel. It was so cool. In the summer, this spot is perfect for like a cool down area. Seats all around for when it's not too crowded. And when the monorail comes around, you can see it like right at eye level. It's so cool. Missed the rain while we were in here. A fantastic time to be in the DVC Lounge. Really love this spot. A great benefit for DVC members and friends. So cool. We'll definitely be back again, but this is awesome. Big thanks to the Ryder family for this invite. Wow. David, what did you think?
That was awesome. Very cool. I like it.
Great benefit to being a DVC member, and awesome to be like the friend of DVC member going up there and experiencing it. So cool. Take a look at that construction of what I believe are the new bathrooms here next to the Hawaii Pavilion. And David, you're absolutely right. The theming of that Hawaii kiosk is super nice.
Yeah.
Established in 2011.
Ooh.
I love reading those things, seeing how long they've been around for the Food and Wine Festival. We can stop here again, or we can keep going. What do you think?
I'm always open to it.
We're gonna go back?
We keep checking too.
Okay. You decide completely. Where are we going?
Let's try Australia right here.
Australia. One of David's high priority items. It's the, what is it, sweet and spicy bushberry shrimp. Should we get 2 of them? Pardon me, I'm hungry.
I mean,
Or you want to we can go around more.
I feel like we should get one of each thing so we can sample more.
Okay, that sounds good to me. We're gonna try that shrimp. And from Australia, David's priority. It's the sweet and spicy shrimp. It smells unbelievable. The spices are almost overpowering when you smell it. And I love that fact. You ready to try it?
Let's give it a shot.
Okay. Got my shrimp. David's got his shrimp. Bon appetit. Unbelievable mix of flavors there. You got that spicy in there. You know, I don't really taste much of the sweetness. To me, it's like all spicy and it's kind of like a cayenne. It tastes like a cayenne pepper in there. Shrimp tastes very inconsequential. I think it's more of just the spices that are almost overpowering.
Yeah.
Almost overpowering. And I like flavorful things, but I think I maybe toned down that spice a little bit, but pretty good. What do you think?
I like it. I'm not in love with it. It's good. Again, the strong flavor is that spice flavor. I agree with you there. It is. It's not a super spicy. It's spicy, but I would like to see more of a sweetness to it.
Yeah, kind of that mix of flavor I think would be better. Compared to the scallops, which we just had, it's just not quite as good. I would get the scallops over this, especially if you like seafood. It's a better taste in my opinion. Obviously the crab cake's still on top. I'm gonna give this one, I'm gonna say a 6 out of 10. It's good. Not something I can see myself getting again though. So it's just barely over that middle mark of a 5. Not bad, not great.
Yep. I'm in agreement with you there. You know, I love shrimp and I love seafood, but this isn't the shrimp here of the festival. So I'll give it a 6 as well.
The warm chocolate pudding looks really good in Ireland. I've had the sausage before, but I want to try that chocolate pudding. And maybe we'll stop here. This looks super good. That spicy roll does look fantastic here in Japan. I think we're going to give it a try. From the Japan Pavilion, we're trying the chicken teriyaki bun and that very good looking volcano roll. Which we try first?
Let's try the bun first.
Sounds good. That good. Okay, here we go. Okay, now David's not saying anything until I try some. All right.
No words, just expression.
A very interesting flavor. Teriyaki is very good in there. Chicken's delicious. One small issue. I've had this kind of thing before at Trader Joe's. They sell a very good chicken teriyaki bun. I hate to compare it to something outside of Disney, but this is delicious. Love it a lot, but it's not my all-time favorite thing from the Food and Wine Festival.
I do love Japanese food, and so I like this a lot. My one thing with this one, I feel like the bun could be maybe thinner and get even a little bit more of that teriyaki chicken in there, but I love the teriyaki chicken flavor. So it's quite good, but it's not number 1.
The flavor is really good. I have to admit the flavor is good. I would get it again. I can see myself getting it again. A great snack at Disney. I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10. Really good, nothing superlative.
I'm gonna go 7.5, 7.5. It's up there. It's up there. I don't know, top 5. It's on the fence, but it is quite good.
Now it's time for the Volcano Roll, and we've got chopsticks to eat this one.
It's good. It's good. Again, easy for me to compare this one to other sushi I've had.
I'm gonna give it a try. Spiced tomato really makes it. Great flavor. Unfortunately, though, I have had better sushi, even here in Epcot. So it's good. It is not, worth going out of your way for at all. I'm gonna give this one a 5 because it is edible. It is good. I do like it, but not my all-time favorite. Dave?
I love sushi, and so that gives me a kind of a bias towards it. But as sushi, it definitely ranks lower. I've had better sushi. So are we rating it on a scale of everything, even the fact, like factoring in, oh, this is sushi, so it gets extra points? Or should I rate it exclusively as sushi?
Sushi.
Okay. As sushi, in a league with other sushi, I agree it's like a 5. Yeah.
I had higher expectations for it. It's spicy. Yeah. It's spicy, but that's about the only flavor to it. It's just kind of a spicy volcano flavor, and that's about it. I love seeing the drummers back on the pagoda over there. I feel like it's such a better spot. Oh, they're leaving now. Sayonara. But really like them up there. Really kind of echoes throughout all of Japan. Tempted by the funnel cake because I can smell it, but it's not a specialty one.
If only.
If only. I don't know. It's either this or Ample Hills.
Ample Hills is but I feel like you gotta do it.
You haven't tried this funnel cake kiosk though.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I haven't.
We'll decide.
Okay.
It's funny, after a few days, like we come back, we're back by the American Adventure, and we both feel like, oh, remember that lobster roll that we had? And we're both saying to ourselves, you know what? We can skip it. And I think that kind of goes to play into like the afterthoughts of trying food. Like you try it, you give a rating for it immediately, and then like you give it a day or two, come back, and you're like, no, that we can skip that one. So it's funny, we'll have to do like an initial thoughts and then like follow-up thoughts a few days later on how we liked each dish that we tried. I remember the apple strudel, I think it was from last year, a few years ago. It was good, but not my all-time favorite. Just made it to Brews Around the World right across from Germany Pavilion. Look at this hat. It's got that bottle opener underneath, very cool. But I love the fact that it's shaped like Spaceship Earth like that. You see that? That is so cool. They even have these very large containers right here, $39.99. That's pretty big. That looks really good with the Lion King chocolate right there. That looks amazing. Raspberry papaya and mango panna cotta with a cookie crumble base and Lion King white chocolate. That looks awesome. Refreshment port. Let's give it a try. Take a look at the raspberry papaya mango panna cotta from the refreshment outpost right over there. You can see it. We're outside China at the moment because we found a table here. But look, you can see the Lion King right there on the savannah. Very, very cool. You ready for this?
Yes.
All right.
Got it.
Yeah.
Almost got it.
I've got all 4 layers.
There we go.
Bon appetit. I love the strong flavors. The mango is strong. Raspberry is strong. Wow, that's actually really good. What is it? It's like a...
Almost like a gelatin.
Yeah.
Somewhere between a gelatin and like a, not quite an ice cream, but it's a thicker gelatin for sure.
It is. It's got a great sweetness to it.
Yeah.
If you like sweet things, you're gonna like this. It's not too sweet.
Right.
It's not Night Blossom sweet.
That's true.
But it is really good. Overall thoughts on the panna cotta. I love it. I really, really do. If you want something sweet but not too sweet, I definitely recommend it from the Refreshment Outpost. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I love this one. I will definitely be getting it again. What do you think, Dave?
As a dessert, it is way up there. Definitely, I could see a 9 out of 10, definitely, with the strong fruit flavors. If you like a strong, fruity, sort of smooth, gelatin maybe type thing, it's really good. It's really good. Worth giving it a shot.
Marinated chicken from Thailand with peanut sauce. That's one I do want to try later on. Absolutely love this picture right here with that cake for the Food and Wine Festival. It is awesome. Love the PhotoPass photographer right there. This is a short line. I take that shot. Take a look at the banana almond soft serve sundae, cheesecake trio, and shimmering strawberry soft serve in a waffle cone. These are things I want to try very, very soon. They look unbelievable. Imagine a gigantic building right there, just like right here, taking up all this space. It could be called Dreamer's Point. It will have something up there that says Dreamer's Point with Walt Disney, but super large circular building with like an open concept underneath. Wow, can't wait for all the changes that are coming. I'm trying to justify this. Every time I walk by Club Cool, I think about how it won't be here much longer. And then I say to myself, since it won't be here that much longer, I should take every advantage I can to try things inside Club Cool. Which leads me back to, maybe I won't get Beverly, but Club Cool. For you, monsieur. Beverly. You know, every time I taste it, it actually does get better. I'm not kidding. I actually, yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Oh no, see, okay, no, that's where I got it. I got the real sip that time. No. It's funny, I feel like I'm building a tolerance to Beverly, where it's like, you're that first sip, it's like, oh, it's not too bad, but now, right now, I can feel it burning throughout. No. I wonder if that's because I've had Beverly so frequently recently, where it's like, oh, you know, it's fine, but it's not really fine. Looks like we made the right decision to come in here for some extra water. It is pouring outside, so we'll camp out here for a while and enjoy Epcot from inside. Brian has stopped off to get some sipping chocolates. Drinking chocolate, $3.28 from the Bean to Bar Experience. Let's give it a try. From the Bean to Bar Experience, we have the Ghirardelli drinking chocolate. Unlike last year, this is only one of the drinking chocolates. I really hope it is super, super good. First taste goes to David.
All right, thank you.
Well, there's that facial expression mean right there. Ooh. Do I have to try it?
Give it a shot.
Okay, all right, here we go. Give this a try. Here we go. Oh, that hits you very hard. It's actually not as sweet as I expected.
Okay.
It's bitter. It's almost just a little too bitter, actually. It's a weird sweetness. It's almost like an artificial sweetness, which to me is odd. I actually think that it would have been better if it was just the chocolate, but I can tell that there's something else in there. What do you think?
It's a very dark chocolate, so you definitely get that bitterness, that sting to it. There are several levels of flavor to it. So you have first stage, second stage. The sweetness is early on, so it does taste like almost an artificial sweetener. And then you really feel the bitterness of the dark chocolate. Don't love it. Don't love it. Plus it's sugary, so.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. I don't know why. I thought for sure that the drinking chocolate would be amazing, and it's basically dark chocolate melted down. Somehow the flavor is off. It just doesn't quite taste like the great chocolate that I know and love from Ghirardelli. So, well, maybe next year. Overall, I give the drinking chocolate a 4 out of 10. It's not great. That's 4 out of 10. It's one of the lower ratings I've given, but those are my thoughts. What do you think, Dave?
Yeah, I would not get it again.
No.
It's maybe drinkable. It's drinkable, but I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10.
You're gonna give it 3. I was between 3 and 4.
Yeah.
I'm getting more of the chocolatey flavor later on, but it's barely a 4. That's even a high number. Okay, I'll give it a 4. 3, but yeah, probably not. After giving it a few more sips, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10. It's not good. It's not good. I don't recommend it. It can definitely be improved in the future. I feel like last year was so much better. Yeah, 3 out of 10. Don't recommend it. Dave and I are eating that complimentary 72% chocolate right now. It is better than the drinking chocolate. So they must have used just too dark of a chocolate for that one, or added some sweetener that just really didn't do it. I definitely enjoy that liquid nitro chocolate almond truffle. Considering kind of how I feel right now, I kind of feel more like that special chocolate milkshake. Looks super good. Twinings, pumpkin spice, chai tea, and chocolate shake. Let's give that a try. From the chocolate studio, we've got the chocolate pumpkin spice shake. Looks delicious. David, give it a try. Better chocolate?
Ooh. Better chocolate for sure.
Very, very good. That's just as good as I remember. Basically think of a very thick, very dark chocolate milk with a little bit more, I would call slushiness to it, but not a slushy. You can taste the chai, you can taste it all, the caramel in there, the almond in there, you can taste it all. This is delicious, super refreshing. I give this a 9 out of 10 in terms of the drinks and food and wine. Love this one, definitely will get it again.
I think it's a great one, but I'm not as blown away, not of all the desserts, not my favorite dessert. I like that almond tart better, the almond blueberry tart. I'll give this one maybe a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
7 out of 10.
Food and wine festival crowds. That's about what I would expect right there. A lot of people here for the festival, especially as the sun goes down. Just walked past Brazil and saw there's pico de gallo, which looks super good, and that pork belly. I feel like I could go for more protein right now. So let's give that one a try. From Brazil, we are trying the pork belly. Take a look at it. It looks absolutely delicious with a salsa or tomatoes on top, the black bean. Smells really good. Let's give it a try. Bon appetit. Kind of falls apart, which is really good. It doesn't have as much flavor as I was expecting. I know pork belly doesn't have as much flavor as several other things, but I feel like it's lacking a little bit in the flavor. Kind of just tastes like, almost like chicken, to be honest with you. It really has like a chicken taste to it. Black beans are delicious. Wow. Black beans are really, really good. The pork belly itself is just a little bit on the fatty side. A little bit on the fatty side. Very very smooth to eat, but it's not quite what I was expecting. I don't dislike it though. I don't dislike it. I really do like it. It's something I can see myself getting again, but only if I'm feeling like specifically like I want something that tastes a lot like chicken, but it has pork belly and has this black bean dip. I like it.
It does taste almost like generic meat to me. It's the black bean dip is the most flavorful part, and it's not especially flavorful. It tastes like a traditional black bean dip. I definitely would not make it an event to come here, and I don't know if I would get it again. I do have to really be feeling like, oh, I need some protein, I need some meat. And I just happened to choose a kiosk from Food and Wine instead of anywhere else. It's nothing special.
Right. I'm gonna give it a 6. I know that seems a little bit low for how I'm describing it, but it's good enough to be eaten and to enjoy, not quite good enough to make the list.
And I would even say it's a 5.
Okay.
It's there. It's food. It is protein, so it gets points for that. But beyond that, there's no special flavor here.
I feel like I'm all filled up on protein from that pork belly, so now I think we're gonna make our way towards David's favorite ice cream shop, Ample Hills. That means leaving Epcot, going through to the boardwalk, getting the ice cream, and then coming back to Epcot. I know it's a long way to go, but we both absolutely love that ice cream, so that's where we're headed. You know what I think is really interesting? At the International Gateway in Epcot, there's information and merchandise for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. There's even shirts for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, even lightsabers for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Very interesting.
No, you'll stand right there.
I know it seems like it's out of the way a little bit, kind of you have to walk out of Epcot in order to go here, but let me tell you, the ice cream from Ample Hills is absolutely worth it. The ACCN ESPN We Do This bar is now open at the boardwalk, kind of a retheming of that ESPN bar. Take a look at that, it looks amazing. Thanks to Kelsey behind the counter, that looks incredible. We are splitting up the sundae right here, so we've got an extra cup. This is the way to do it. You get the waffle, you get a cup, you get 3 scoops of ice cream, and tons and tons and tons of whipped cream. Ample Hills Creamery, we've got so many flavors. We've got ooey gooey, we've got coffee au lait or chocolate au lait. It tastes like coffee, and whipped cream and waffle cone and bon appetit.
Oh my gosh, mind-blowing ice cream. Like this is the ice cream I will accept as sugar. I'm like, it's worth it here.
Don't care how many times we come here. It is continuously amazing me. I mean, I'm just shocked. I'm shocked at how good this is. This is the place to come. You want good ice cream at Disney? This is the place to come. Moments like this to me are totally priceless. Totally priceless. Not even in the park, and I'm smiling from ear to ear. And you know, I keep thinking to myself, why does it make me so happy? And I keep thinking about the memories with family, and I also think about the dream, Walt's dream. But I think more importantly is the fact that this place was developed and thought of because of family and the value of family. And I know I've talked about it before, but having that kind of moment again where I get to just enjoy it, just appreciate it with you is it's life-changing every day. That's the best way to put it. Life-changing every day. David and I just found out that Illuminations Reflections of Earth is at 10 p.m. tonight. So the time is now just about 8:31. We are both super tired, so I think we're gonna skip it tonight just because we're so tired, but we will definitely be seeing it again. Definitely. David, was it a fun day at the Food and Wine Festival?
Oh yeah, loved it.
Favorite item you had today?
Today was the loaded mac and cheese.
Couldn't agree more. That's my favorite too.
Yeah.
Love that one. It is so good. Can't recommend it highly enough. After an incredible day here at Epcot, the Food and Wine Festival, David and I are making our way out. Thank you so much for sharing in the magic with us today. It was so much fun sharing it all with you. Until next time,
Have a magical day.
see you real soon.